Eivor. How do you feel, Eivor?
I would rather not talk about it.
I understand.
I want to see the Alliance map.
자, 다음은 여기랑 여기랑 이렇게 있고 190, 250 링컨샤이어를 먼저 합시다. 링컨샤이어를 아이섹스를 먼저 할까? 켄트 했으니까 링컨샤이어 아니야 여기를 먼저 합시다.
What of Essex?
We received a summons from the Elderman and his Lady of Colchester, requesting you specifically for a matter of great secrecy.
Foreboding. And
지방장관?
who is this Elderman? One of King Alfred's lackeys.
According to my scouts, he is a man who cares more for his own indulgences than the safety of his people. Approach with care.
I will leave at once.
흔치 않은 자.
An alliance in Essex would be invaluable, but go with caution.
Why is my cup empty?
Perhaps because you have drunk the barrel dry?
Damn beer stand. His household is as poorly run as his lands.
Estrid is a good wife. Far better than he deserves.
You would say that, Adrian. Your wife acts like a sow in a skirt.
My sweater run is a worthy woman, you coxcomb. But she's an excellent cook.
With a fine nose for truffles.
If Birston does not return soon, wine will not be the only thing spilled upon his floors.
Now, gentlemen, everyone is fractious with this waiting. Let us be civil at least.
Lord,
Ah, a heroic-looking Dane in our midst.
I am looking for Beerstan, the Elderman of this shire.
Our lord is not at home, but his wife is receiving visitors upstairs, in her usual fashion. If you speak with her, pass on that we've run out of ale.
2층으로 가라고? 올라갑시다.
Bilston's things disrespect you, lady. Sour ale in the air, muddy footsteps all over the floors. Ces Anglais sont des cochons.
Les Anglais sont des hommes.
And they've eaten us out of hearth and home. We have but one cask of ale and 2 roasted pheasants left.
Let us hope Birstan has at least killed a boar or two, or his thanes will add inhospitality to their list of complaints.
Cochon! Filthy swine!
Shoot, ma chère.
프랑스인가?
There is no use fretting. You! Guards will come at one cry from me!
Sheathe your blade, lady. I am Eivor of the Raven clan, here at your husband's request.
Another Dane.
I am Estrid, wife of the Lord of Essex. As you may have heard, my lord is not at home.
If he is away, I will speak to you.
Oh, that you could, Eivor. For I am sure this hall would shake with our merry wit. But your accord must be reached with him.
You do not strike me as a meek Saxon wife.
Do you yet see an ember of my Frankish fire, Ravenwalker? Perhaps it dances in my eyes?
I am weary of rounding up Saxons. Is your husband stolen, drunk, or wayward?
He'll be stalking the woodlands today, hunting game and ignoring the vital affairs of Essex. One such affair is why we called for you.
If I can find him, I will remind him of his duties.
Ah, such would be a miracle. His favorite haunt is southwest of here. The lavender fields there attract the prey, God help him.
With luck, he hasn't been eaten, but I will return either way.
자,
Patience is a godly virtue, Adred.
Even the saints would tire of waiting for Beerstan to hang up his bow. Dear Estrid, we must discuss the affairs of this land, with or without him.
Beerstan!
There you are. Shall we continue? Ready your weapon, or accept your fate as a feast for bears. You have savaged enough men today, beast. Gets the blood coursing.
뚝배기. 불곰 뚝배기.
Well fought, Aaron. I would not have survived this ambush without you. You have my gratitude to stumble upon me in my moment of greatest peril. Perhaps you were God sent.
I am Estrid sent. Your wife and the Thanes of Essex both want your balls on a blacksmith's anvil.
When do they not? You could return and report that the savage claw took me. Poor Beerstan, his exit pursued by a bear.
And make the beast lord of Essex in your
귀찮은가
stead.
보네.
No doubt my Estrid would prefer his velvet paws to my calloused hands. So, who are you? A sellsword?
당신의 부름을 받고 왔어.
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. You hinted at an alliance for the loan of my unique talents.
Blood, yes. Let us return to Colchester at once, and we'll speak more of the delicate matter on my mind. I'm glad you answered my summons.
근데 진지 못해.
I did not expect such a skilled fighter.
It's good I came when I did. You lost... It's good I came when I did. You lost many men on this hunt.
Good men, all. They will have the proper rights, and their families will be cared for.
Your people sacrificed much for your sport.
They did. There is no balm for my tortured heart.
Why did you ask me here?
Do you believe in true love, Eivor?
I have loved.
But have you truly? Has a longing burned in your breast, a sweet, lingering pain, paralyzing you with its sting?
There is pain enough in battle. I do not seek it out in love.
I long for it. The thrill of a fight softly won. My wife Estrid lacks fire. She is a fish out of water, cold and dead.
She showed great passion when I met her, keeping your things in check.
Oh, they love her, it is true. Some with too much devotion. And I have not been a good and attentive husband. I have always been a plucked goose in matters of love.
Let's go hooded here.
And a piss-poor ruler to boot.
Strong must be the hand that steers the ship, Beerstan.
My hand would rather tug the catgut of a well-crafted bow, my eyes narrowing at the sight of prey.
Aye, a crown sits heavy on the head.
Then let us run wild and free in the woods as the wolves do. Live on our wits, prowl and stalk and feast.
You have a romantic way about you, Beerstan.
Do not fret.
그냥 놀고 싶은 거
My
아닙니까?
guards will not worry you when we are together.
You must mark me if you think I'm capable.
야,
You must mark me if you think I'm capable of worry. Have you built your city in the ruins of
아 이거
another?
뭐야?
There you are. Shall we continue?
Have you built your city in the ruins of another?
No, these builders are lost to the annals of time. Far advanced of the Saxon hovels of Wattle and Daub. I have ambition to build a great palace myself, with mosaics and balmy courtyards.
What stops you?
That which stops all but the most creative minds. Coin, imagination, talent.
And your people? Is Essex happy?
That is a question I never really ponder. I suppose they are. I hope they are. Alfred believes I rule like a chickless hen, flapping and squawking over nothing but the farmer's dinner.
He interferes.
No, he disapproves. Is that not infinitely worse? But look, we are nearing my hall. I must face the wolves at my door before we discuss your favor to Essex, Abel.
It may be I can speed your business along.
Ready to help me fend off the spears of their displeasure?
Let them speak their woes. I'll advise you if I can.
Who is this owl, Bearston, that twitters in your ear?
An advisor, nothing more. Here to help Essex navigate her brewing storms. Now, my dear brethren, Adrid, perhaps you will start us off. What troubles you?
You're a disgrace, Beerstan. Couldn't get a sow pissed in an alehouse. Alfred's men are crawling all over Essex.
King Alfred, yes. Though it is within his right, the constant presence of his men is certainly an issue.
굳세게 자란 겨우살이야.
Are they men or babes? If Alfred meddles in the affairs of Essex, send his men home in shrouds.
Ah, we should challenge his right to rule. Was not Essex once a thriving kingdom of its own? We should fight, yes, fight! And you, Wyatt, what do you say?
Your preparations for the Lammas festival. How can you think of spending so much coin when your people are starving?
Often should one make an early meal, nor fasting come to the feast.
The feast, yes. The festival! This is not for full bellies, but to bless the loaf. Does that not bring us all good fortune? And Aldrich, do you yak like a she-hound as Adrid does?
You know my thoughts, Bearston. The feared. How can we give men to Alfred for his wars when our harvest suffers day by day?
Refuse to send your men. Let Alfred's people die for his hopeless cause against the Norse.
Then we refuse.
Refuse our king? Has madness taken your wits, Bearston?
There. Have I not answered all your questions?
You are a stain on this shire, Bearstan. Useless.
Useless?
That's right. Yet still you haunt my hall. Be gone. I haven't time for your squabbling. That ceased their prattling. A fine outcome, Abel. The very soul of balance.
A firm hand is all you need, Björnston. Whether on your hunting bow or on your helm.
All this talk of hunting makes me long for the woods.
Your wife awaits, Björnston. Are you not worried some other man will drench your sheets with his sweat?
Ha! She does as she must. As do I. But you will discover this soon enough.
You have done the impossible, Dane. Returned my errant gander to his coop.
My pettish love. Such a stormy countenance clouds the sun of my return.
Your thanes drank the ale the abbot gifted us. All of it.
Now that is a tragedy my heart will not easily overcome.
If he looked at me with the same affection he shows for hunting deer, our marriage might have survived.
So, what do you need of me?
Our affairs are more of heart than of state, Eivor. What little passion there was between us faded into bickering long ago.
We would have our freedom, Eivor. I from my wife, and my wife from Essex.
I am too sharp a weapon for so soft a task. Why not part and be done with it?
Oh, were I a Dane, and divorce as simple as a slit throat. But it's not so easy as that.
Then what is stopping you? You're King Alfred?
Ours was not a union of love, but necessity. Decreed by Alfred's father to strengthen ties with Francia. Not easily broken.
Explain yourself, clear and plain, and I will do it. The poetry here is mind mud.
We had a plan, a simple plan. A woman lost and a woman found.
Some time ago, we paid a Dane to kidnap me and ferry me safely to Francia. As you can see, he did not deliver.
He was certainly thorough in other regards.
Some Norse can be quick to take coin and slow to earn it. If I give my word, it is not broken.
Could we try the kidnap again? Much of the planning is done. It would only take a more trustworthy overseer.
It should be a bold venture if we do. Loud and brash and seen by all.
During our Llamas festival, merry peasants and guards with wandering eyes.
Your return to Francia would need a swift ship with a captain ready to leave England.
We could ask him.
I would have thought his steed and seamen spent.
Come find me in the market, Eivor. Our unwelcome guests require food and ale to soften their anger.
My wife is a gracious and attentive host, Eivor. The only thing that keeps my braying thanes at bay.
And the woman found?
A darling Maybud, Alvida, my childhood sweetheart. I left her 20 years ago in Malden to marry my prickled pear.
20 years? Can an ember so cold be reignited?
We can hope.
20년 전에
You
첫사랑을
must fan the flame. Find her.
무슨
Bring her to my
에이보르는
lakeside
사랑을
cottage
싣고냐?
and light a bonfire there. I will know to come. I believe she lived in the last house in Malden. A small, sweet place where fond memories were made.
I will do as you both ask, and ask Freya for success in this love game.
Good luck in your endeavors, Eivor. I pray you find my Alvida with a fair face and a yearning heart.
Now, should I look for Alvida first, or meet with Estrid at the marketplace?
아 들킴? 왜 들킴? 또 있어. 한 놈 더 있었는데? 암살인다. 어디를 암살한 거지?
A spilled pail of water. Someone was in a hurry.
Leave me be, warmonger! You have my sister! Is that not enough?
엘러리치?
Peace, boy. I'm not with these men. I came to speak with your sister, that's all.
A day in Essex. Now here's a day riddled with strange portents and happenings.
이름이
What is
뭐냐?
your name?
I'm Ellerich, the man of this house. Who are you? And why have you come?
I'm looking for your sister, at the behest of another.
Behest? We've got no money to speak of, and my sister is well past the marrying age.
Do you know where they're holding Alvida?
Yet another stay at the King's pleasure. The prison camp at Brentwood, far to the
수용소?
west.
I'll bring her to the lake house north of there. Meet us there if you wish.
If you promise you will find her, I will.
비리비리의 첫사랑이 여기 있군요. 그리고 수용소에 갇혀 있다고. 딱히 뭐 아이템 같은 건 없어 보이고. 수용소는 어디냐? 여기까지 가 있어? 왜 이렇게 멀리 잡혀갔어? 아니 왜 이렇게 멀리 잡혀가? 잡혀가도. 공격! 좋았어. 햇님 방패를 들고 내려. 햇님 반 친구들 공격! 야하! 어우야. 어딨냐? 야, 어디까지 가는 거야? 어디까지? 도망가지 마라. 에이. 하! 샷건. 발. 이 자식 좋은 거 갖고 있을 것 같은데? 내 거야. 오! 으아! 으아!
This must be Beerston's love, Alvida. They haven't broken her spirit.
Remember Kraki's couple front?
으아! 으아!
Get back here, coward!
우와! 야! 아 뜨거. 열쇠 어딨냐? 다른 보물은 다 먹었니? 네가 갖고 있구나. 으아, 가운데쯤 열쇠. 아 뜨거. 씨. 아이템 있어요.
This key should unlock Alvida's cage.
알았어. 먹을 건 먹고 가야 될 거 아니야. 죽어! 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 아이템 겟. 발할라 망토. 자, 이제 구하러 가자.
Feel stronger already.
You would cage me like an animal? Cocktuff! What? What is this? You're not one of them?
Stay quiet. I'm here to free you.
I cannot walk. My ankle. They were not gentle with me.
Then I will carry you.
Who are you? Who risked so much to save me?
A friend.
My bones ache. They beat me.
Bless the saints! Here you are, sister, safe and well.
Rest now. Soon you'll be up and about again.
Alfida! Did they hurt you?
Takes more than some cockshy milksops to break my will. Beating a boy half to death for stealing bread? I'll not see it done.
Growling bellies mean nothing to those pay swords.
Ellerich, pay more mind to the world. It is cruel and dark for those who cannot stand up for themselves.
Alvida, could we speak in private?
He is a good boy. But without a father to guide him, he's grown softer than I'd hoped.
You raised him alone. Where were your parents when he was a child?
Dead of the plague that came when he was 3 months born. So to shun your door when you have a babe on your teat. Now it's your turn. Why did you come for me?
아, 그래서 결혼
I
안
am
했구나.
here at the request of Alderman Birston. He wonders if you could love him again.
Love him. Dear old Birston, he remembers.
He does.
I've thought of him sometimes myself. But with my brother to fend for, I could not waste a life mooning.
He has thought of nothing but you, Alvida. And with his wife Estrid returning to Francia, he sent me to find you.
How it would work between me and him? I'm a poor woman. Have been always. But the alderman... Oh, God, help me. I'll give him a go. How could I not? Oh, bless.
He will come if you call. At the lighting of the bonfire, he will ride here to meet you.
Ellerich, come you and sit with us. I have something to say.
My apple blossom girl. Is it really you?
첫사랑과
It is.
재회.
Though crows have left their footfalls round my eyes.
They still shine brightly, as when we were children. Has Eivor told you all?
Aye, she has.
And do you accept me, love? My heart feels like it will burst.
And this young lad is Ellerich, Alvida's brother.
Hello, your worshipfulness.
I am Birstan, nothing more or less. And you are a fine, strong lad of... how old?
19 summers.
He's all the family I have, Birston. If I'm to stay, you must welcome us both into your heart.
We have one half of our bargain done, Birston. I will return with news of the other.
Does this mean we're leaving Malden?
You are, my boy, to live with me in Colchester. Perhaps I can teach you the joy of the hunt.
Before you go, Ellerich, I would suggest a long, slow walk around the lake.
둘만의 시간을 갖게 해주자고.
Now to plan the kidnap. Istrid waits for me.
Dear Bearston, I cannot believe you would come for me after all these years.
I never stopped thinking of you, Alvida.
There you are, Eivor. Over here.
They are, though time will tell if the fire is rekindled.
And now my marriage awaits your executioner's sword.
Will it not be strange to leave this place? You have lived here half your life.
Yes, but what is to keep me here? A loveless union and the dirt mounds of two babes who never took a breath.
You speak with some sadness. Has your time here always been tragic?
There have been tears, but also great passions. Love, foolishness, regret. Yet, is that not all lives? The best lived of them?
And what of our plan, the Great Lammas kidnap? Is this a Christian feast?
Yes, it's a wonderful evening. A blessing of the harvest, full of fruits and fires, drinking and dancing.
Revelers with muddy minds and glazed eyes. That's good for us. And what of the ship that will sail you home?
I know just the one, and her captain is full of fire. Come, I will take you to him.
The Danes tried to kidnap the Lady Estrid.
I was there. I saw it.
This captain, who is he?
Not much more than a boy in his 17th year, full of youthful bravado.
A Saxon.
A Dane. Though Adred calls you raiders, he says that you are here to steal England.
Some may be. But I've come to settle a stretch of land. I'm not so keen to return to the winters of my birth in Norway.
Norway, it must be beautiful. Rugged and fearsome, and cold as anything the frozen north.
So cold that the light hangs in the sky. I rode for the Valkyries who carry our dead warriors to their
오로라를
eternal
말하는
feast.
거지.
An eternal feast would be a merry end.
너무 추워서 빛이
We
머문데.
are here.
This is a brothel.
The captain's name is Hrolfr, called Rollo in my tongue.
롤로?
Tell him of our new plan and agree to whatever reward
내가
he
아는 그 롤로?
demands. He may take some convincing, for we did not part on the best of terms.
I will bring him round by force or persuasion. Just be ready for my signal at the Lammas festival.
That Dane lordling better start paying his way soon. I'm not a charity. He's such an eager boy. He'll be run dry of silver by the week's end. Like all callow youths, hasty and
롤로라고
ravenous,
유명한
quiet
바이킹이 있죠.
like a drunken lion. Maybe you should find another profession. That Dane lordling better start paying his way soon. I'm not a charity.
어디로
He's
가랬지?
such an eager boy. He'll be run dry of silver by the week.
Rollo!
바쁜군. 바쁜가 봐.
Please, I'm just a poor Christian brother with nothing
오,
left to give.
오, 오거. 오야. 오, 야, 잠깐만.
Oh, is it that hun I asked for?
너 취향이 좀
Estrid sent me.
Did she now?
당신.
As a parting gift for the man who rattled her bones, huh?
No, I'm here to collect you.
이런 녀석이었어?
Can it wait?
Oi!
오.
Bring out the one they call Rollo. The king's men want to ask him a few
섹슨족 병사가.
questions.
No, 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 no.
Just a second. Good day, sir. Come in.
움직여.
Some help here?
Bloody fucking Danes! Open this door!
Out! Now!
Follow me.
We found your camp, Dane. Your friends are all trussed up. No one to help you now.
Your warriors found better lodgings under our lock and key.
타라.
Such sweet pain! Christ is
내놔 이 자식.
Estrid did not lie. You have fire.
And who are you to Estrid?
Only a friend. I am Eivor of the Raven clan.
Norse by the music of your speech. Then you must forgive me. Those Saxons knew about my camp. I was mind-drunk to leave my warriors behind.
Go to your men if you must. Only tell me where to find you. We have much to talk about.
Northeast of here, by the river's mouth. Follow me or come when you can.
수염이 귀여운 사람을 원함. 마틴 신부 아가씨 둘. 아니 무슨 신부님들이 여기 신부님들의 취향이 그렇구만. 롤로 야영지가 어딨죠? 있죠?
Welcome.
전문 원거리론.
This was an amazing choice.
속도.
I hope to see you again soon.
I'll see you later, friend.
자, 그러면 여기까지 가야 돼요. 가는 길에 하나 먹고 이렇게 합시다.
What is this? Why are my people bound? It's worse than I feared.
다
So many
죽었네.
of my people gone.
And the rest at each other's throats. They believe one of your number is a traitor?
Lork and Gerhild have been at my side all season. I don't like to doubt them, but my people are taken and my ship is gone.
If the traitor lives, all of you are at risk. Let me talk to them. The innocent have nothing to hide.
Very well. But do not let Loki whisper lies in your ear.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us. And these two were nowhere to be found.
Neither betrayed us, Ake. Gerhild is my sworn shield sister, and Lork served my father well.
Seems like the Saxons didn't get all of Rollo's clan. I should speak to both and see if I can find some evidence around the camp.
자, 또 배신자 찾기. 이번엔 둘이네요. 둘 중 한 놈이 배신자인 것 같지?
Lork, yes? What is your story?
아버지를
Want to hear my
섬겼다는 로르.
story? And bring me a mug of ale, and we'll sit and talk as equals. Elsewise, you can hang.
Where were you when the Saxons came?
Hunting rabbits, wasn't I? Sick to death of carrots and turnips. Then I heard Gerhild shouting, and all hell broke loose.
Did you see anything at all?
Gerhild talking with a Saxon. Couldn't hear them, but wasn't nothing good. Sure of that much.
Why should I believe you? You could be lying to save your own skin.
Ask her. Says she's loyal to Rollo, but I've known her since she was a babe. Full of spite and ambition, always was.
How long has your sword served Rollo?
I owe his father a blood oath. If that means wiping Rollo's arse until I die, so be it.
And if Rollo was dead, that oath would be fulfilled. You must tire of battle.
I'll feast in Odin's hall one day, but not with the stain of dishonor on my hands.
일단 얘기를 들어보면 롤로를 그래도 따르는 것 같긴 한데.
I have what I need for now. Gerhild, is it?
Aye. Rollo's sworn sword sister. I've served him proud and true. You cannot think I betrayed him.
You were not here when the Saxons attacked.
I was hunting. There's fine game in the trees outside the camp, and our people need meat.
What was your prey?
Rabbits for stew. Rollo's favorite.
여기도 토끼래네.
Who are you to Rollo?
I am shield sworn, so long as England and that Frankish witch do not sway him from the true path. Our people deserve better.
I hear envy, but of Estrid or Rollo I cannot tell.
You know nothing, Ravenbeak. My concern is for my fellow Danes. You'll find no treachery here.
Lorg accused you of treachery. He saw you with the Saxon.
Lorg? You believe that old crow? His bones crumble and his mind wanders with age. Or he wallows in jealousy. Take your pick.
That is all, for now.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us. And these two were nowhere to be found.
Neither betrayed us, Ake. Gerhild is my sworn shield sister, and Lork served my father well.
Seems like the Saxons didn't get all of Rollo's clan. I might find some evidence to test their stories. No need to hunt when the camp is full of fresh kills.
사냥을 할 필요가 없어. 여기 고기가 많거든요. 무슨 당근과 순모만 있지도 않은데. 일단 둘 다 거짓말했어 한번. 너희들 거짓말하면 혓바닥 날아가는 거 알지?
This looks like a good spot to hide. Somewhere to wait out a
숨어있기
Saxon
좋은
attack.
장소. 바깥쪽도 한번 볼까요?
What see you, old friend?
저 사냥꾼의 모임인가 저 장소가 좀 수상해 보이네. 일단은 돌아갑시다. 여긴 뭐가 없네요. 뭐 있을 줄 알고 왔는데. 사냥꾼의 몸. 수상한데.
Drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us. And these two were nowhere to be found.
Neither betrayed us, Ake. Gerhild is my sworn shield sister, and Lork served my father well.
Seems like the Saxons didn't get all of Rollo's clan.
한번 더 얘기를 해볼까요?
Gerhild, can we speak again? You're lying. I found rags and rags of game.
You've got more wit than your face suggests. I went to meet a lad from a nearby village. Rollo's not the only one who dallies with locals.
근처의 주민.
That is all, for now. Lork. You're lying. I found a rack full of game nearby. Enough to feed the camp for days.
Told you! I was hunting.
Stick to that story and I'll tell Rollo to take your treacherous head.
I was sleeping in the forest, wasn't I? Heard Saxons tramping through the trees, so I hid. Not fool enough to face him on my own.
Did you see anything at all?
Gerhild talking with a Saxon. Couldn't hear them, but wasn't nothing good. Sure.
Why should I believe you?
Ask her.
I have what...
이걸로 정말 충분한 걸까? 근처 마을 안 가봐도 되겠지? 근처 마을은 월튼 항구랑 월튼 항구밖에 더 있나? 여기까지 갔다 오기 귀찮은데.
Have you made your decision?
Lork said he was hunting, but your racks are full of fresh rabbits.
Why would he lie? Unless he had something to hide.
He tires of his blood oath, and with your death, he would be free.
He has become old and frail, but he served my father well. I would have freed him without bloodshed.
This man knew the Saxons were coming and hid. He was either in league with them or a coward.
A sad fall for a great warrior no longer in his prime.
겁쟁이거나 배신자구나.
Gerhild claimed to be hunting, as Lork did. Rabbit.
She rarely hunts. She's been a terrible shot since we were children.
활솜씨가 엉망이라고?
Your shield sister is jealous. She thinks you neglect your people by sleeping with the enemy.
She always had ambition, but she accepted my leadership, swore on her shield.
Lork saw her with a Saxon. She claimed he was her lover.
Yet she has berated me many times for taking Estrid to my bed. I did not think her a hypocrite.
On second thought, perhaps there is more to be learned.
그 남자를 찾으면은
Gerhild. Who are you?
I am shield sworn, so long as England and that Frankish wit...
I hear envy.
You know nothing, Ravenbeak.
That is...
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us. And these two were
이 아저씨
nowhere
얘기도
to be
들어보고
found.
싶은데.
Neither betrayed us, Ake. Gerhild is my sworn shield sister, and Lork served my father well.
아, 섣불리 결정을 못 내리겠단 말이지. 번만 더 얘기를 들어보죠.
Seems like the Saxons didn't get all of Rollo's clan. Gerhild, who are you?
I am you know nothing.
Lorg accused you of treachery.
Look, you believe that old crow?
You're lying.
You've got more wit than your face suggests.
You're lying.
You've got more wit than your face suggests. I went to meet a
That is... Lorg. Did you see any...
Geralt, talk.
Why?
Ask her.
Did you...
Geralt, talking.
What?
Ask her.
How long has...
I owe his father a...
And if Rollo was dead, that...
I'll feast in Odin's...
You're lying. Stick to that...
I was sleeping in the forest, wasn't I? Heard Sax...
I have...
됐어, 결정했어.
Have you made your decision?
결정했슈.
Have you come to a firm conclusion?
I have.
Let me hear it. Both choices will pain me, but let it be the truth.
배신자는
Gerhild betrayed you.
No, that's not true.
섹슨족 남자랑 얘기를
I
했지.
beg you.
오, 뚝배기.
A shameful death on bloody Saxon soil.
Both had reason to betray their Jarl, but only one had the eyes on to do so. I hope you chose well, for you denied them a seat in my hall.
There can be no feast in Valhalla for a break faith.
She was always a jealous crow, beak pricking over every decision I made.
Nothing more can be done here, but your warriors might still be alive. And I will need your help after they are free.
There's a Saxon camp with a dock at Port Walton. It might be they were taken there.
아, 월튼 항구가 있네.
Always knew there was something wrong about her.
Spare me your sullen words. My heart is torn. Go. Find something useful to do.
I've heard of a safer place than this south of Colchester. Let's you and I go take a look, shall we?
I am sorry that your people suffer, Rollo.
Thank you, Eivor. I have much to think on as we journey.
I'll leave you to those thoughts.
생각해보니까 이 근처에 마을이 없어. 이 주변에 마을이 없는데 마을에 가서 남자를 만나고 왔다고 했죠. 여기는 그 뭐야 섹슨족 야영지랬고 콜체스터까지 돌아갔을 리는 없고, 그래서 저는 게릴드를 선택을 했거든요. 뭐야, 같이 가. 같이 가요. 근데 롤로는 갑옷을 안 입니? 바로 쳐들어가는겨?
Sunan, guide me. I must be careful now.
틈이 있구나.
Hold there.
아니, 근데 쟤는 너무 유유히 돌아다니는 거 아니야? 롤로는?
trouble brewing?
롤로 너무 유유히 돌아다니는 대표. 열쇠가 중대사항이죠. 종부터 부수고.
Rollo's men, caged like plump hens.
응, 뭐지? 목이 뭐야? 습격이지만.
We must ring the bell.
You're finished.
Let's give the
Valhalla
ravens a
awaits
feast
us!
of Saxon blood!
Pathetic.
헐테마 좀 봐라.
In nomine Patris. My sword will bring you sleep. You may Fenrir gnaw on your bones. My sword will bring you sleep.
요시. 야영지 파괴하기.
Like a lame mule.
뻥.
Stop there, you. Now you.
고래기름 도화선. 도화선? 여기 도화선이 있다는 건가? 돌아다녀.
Rollo's men are free. Now we discuss the terms of the kidnap.
롤로.
Your axe arm is strong, Rollo.
Never doubt me, Raven Feeder. These Saxon king slaves did.
너 아무것도 안 했잖아.
I need someone with a swift wave steed in good repair to bring the Lady Estrid across the sea to Francia.
Another kidnap scheme. Estrid is unshakable. All right then. Let we two triumph where one failed.
I need you stout-hearted in this, whatever your passions for Estrid.
We had our time together. Now that's done. I will not fail you here, nor her.
We will meet with your men inside Colchester, on the night of the Llamas Festival.
여기 있군.
How are your people, Rollo? Recovered and ready for what tonight holds?
Gerhild's treachery was a blow. Few were surprised it came to that, only that her dark ways took such a brutal turn. Put that aside. We're ready now. What would you have of us?
Wait for my signal. When I approach Estrid, that is your time.
I am your axe, Eivor.
Night will fall soon. Then is our moment to strike.
on Maribeka, haveth ye asked but thought they used to sacrifice John Barleycorn, so that his seed might fall on the fertile land and grow the grain anew.
I don't care for that pagan pomp. There is just one God now, and he gives us everything we need, in this life and the next.
자, 이동해볼까? 맷돌 가는 척.
They used to sacrifice John Barleycorn, so that his seed might fall on the fertile land and grow the grain anew.
There's just one God now, and he gives us everything we need. In this life and the next.
지금이야!
I am ready when the time comes. They used to sacrifice John Barleycorn, so that his seed might... I'm being kidnapped! Kidnapped! Guards!
지금이다! 도망쳐!
You're coming with me! Oh, desist, you foul Dane! Guards! Oh, woe unto me! Put me down!
Odin speared. You wouldn't kill a child with that howling.
Unhand me, fiend!
연기가 너무 어색해요.
Filthy Dane! Hilstan! My love! My love!
아이씨.
We are safe enough to walk, I think. Aren't we? Oh, what a thrill! My heart is racing!
Be glad it still beats at all. Your screaming drew half the guards in Colchester down upon us.
I wanted to give a good performance. My father always said I
이렇게
was
맥없이
quite the
쓰러져요.
actor.
I won't deny your enthusiasm.
Did you not have even a little fun?
To steal away a princess. It did give a thrill.
A woman fights bravely against her abductors. Yet, what will they do with me now? Is my virtue safe with you?
It's not in danger, if that's what you mean.
톰이
Come
꺼라.
now, Eivor. You can stand against Alfred's brutes, but you shudder at a maiden's gentle teasing?
이상한 아줌마를 납치했네.
It is done, and all that stands between me and my home now is a foaming ribbon of surf and silt.
You did well, Rollo. You and your people. Are you ready to sail?
Loki's hissing sun churns the waters between our coasts. We'll need time to rest as we wait for fairer weather.
Have a care then. Alfred's soldiers will be looking for Estrid, even if beer stands will not.
Now's not the time for such worries, Eivor. Tonight we celebrate. Let's get you some mead.
Birstan will meet you northeast of Colchester tomorrow. You have earned all my husband promised, and more. Come find me, if you like, away from these reveling Danes.
I should find Birstan. No doubt he's hunting again.
Yes! A ruse worthy of the trickster Loki. They're even stolen by us mere mortals.
Made me feel young again. And I have you to thank. You believed me, though I was a coward. Won't make that mistake again.
역시 무서워서 숨어있던 게 맞았군요.
I am proud of us. We did a good thing for Estrid and her lord. Maybe now we can all be happy.
What lies ahead, I wonder?
A new life, or an old life renewed?
My old life. Francia. Mon Dieu, I feel as if I have been sleepwalking these past years, waiting for something to shake me awake.
Are you awakened now?
Yes. These past weeks have been stirring, breathtaking. Your passion and strength. Eivor, I've never met such a burning soul.
You make too much of it. All I have done, I did for my clan, and the glory it brought me.
Why does your honesty make you more alluring still? Le cœur a ses raisons que la raison ne connaît point.
Did you dream while you sleepwalked?
I did. I dreamed that all my fleeting happiness was a prelude to something bigger. Glimpses of greater joy, greater love. Lie with me, Eivor, under the stars of England. Give me a last bittersweet moment before I leave her shores.
아니, 그거 표정 봐. 그렇게 합시다.
I'll be with you tonight, but tomorrow your new life must begin. I hope you will not look back. Shh, still your lips and come here.
see.
There, old hound. Hold faith, for soon we'll be hunting.
Bierston, Estrid said you'd be here.
Eivor, dear heart. You who drew back the bow of Eros and reunited me with my one true love.
Have your thanes asked why you do not look for Estrid?
Pish. They have asked, yes. I said it was hopeless. Then I lay upon my couch, sobbing and wailing. A pretty show.
That may not be enough.
Tut tut. The wind is soft upon our faces, and I am far from the whispering doors of Colchester. Come, let's hunt.
사냥이나 합세. 이 아저씨 완전 사냥 오타쿠야.
No time to dally.
사냥의 모든 걸 걸었어. 사냥 바보.
What are we hunting now?
Boar. A majestic animal, don't you think? Driven by a fierce fire, blazing eyes, and sword tusks.
I once knew a strong-armed shield maiden who rode a boar into battle. She named it Bristlebolt.
How wondrously strange. Your tales are worthy of the hearing. We'll not ride our boars, but eat them. A feast, in Alvida's honor.
A feast for your mistress. Bierston, if this ruse falls apart, King Alfred will strip you of your title. Our alliance will be worthless.
Have no fear, I shall be discreet. We will eat and sup at my hall with a few friends and family. It is there our friendship will be sealed.
So soon after Lammas. Will people there not recognize me?
No, you are just one more Dane. And in that chaos, who remembers anything but the screams of dear Estrid?
These are your lands. I trust in your judgment.
어째 좀
And how is Alvida?
불안하다.
She is a firebrand. We have rekindled our love as if we were teenagers. Even Ellerich is a welcome addition. A younger brother to me, yet more alike to a son. The things I should like to teach him. Ah, this is the spot. The best boar here.
여기야? 멧돼지 사냥하려고? 멧돼지 다 죽었는데?
Come on, the feast table won't fill itself.
아니, 멧돼지가 있어야 잡죠. 저 하나 있네. 나 혼자 다 잡는겨?
Come on, the feast table won't fill itself.
내가 다 채웠잖아.
I shall suck the scrumptious marrow from your bones, you porcine devil.
여기 뭐로?
My bow arm aches. We did well, Eivor.
A good hunt, Bierston.
And enough for one day, I think. Even my thanes will not go hungry with this catch, and they are as voracious as wolves snatching at my carcass.
They may give you grief, but I have been nothing but amused. They're a welcome change to warring jarls and piss-sudden politics.
You have brought us all true happiness, Eivor. I thank you from the bottom of a heart full up with joy.
Bierstan, the Heart Hound who sought his true love by
Hearthound.
searching the sad haven of his memory and finding her there.
Beautifully said, my friend. Beautifully said. Come, Percy, you hapless hound. Barely a boar worried. I do not know why I keep you in my employ.
뭐야? 추가로 회수. 죽어.
What are your plans for Essex and your family?
There is much that is new in this old fling. Alvida is changed. The girl I fell in love with lies behind years of hardship.
And Elrich?
A soft lad, but with a heart as stout as his sister's. Their closeness does them both credit. The way he looks at me is often strange. His eyes furtive and downcast, like a hound waiting for his master's crop. It worries me, to be honest. Can I be both a brother to him and a love to his sister?
Give him time, Bearston. He had his sister to himself all his life.
Yes, yes. But tell me, Eivor, did you succumb to my flighted bird's charms? She can turn one a tremble with her eyes.
You're talking of Estrid?
Do not be coy. It does not suit you.
It's not coyness that keeps me quiet, Bearston. We grew close. I won't say more.
Fair enough. I should not pry. All that to say, I am only glad she has found a chance at happiness again.
에스트리드가
Lord
먼저
knows I
원했어요.
could not give her that. But these are grim thoughts,
난
and I will
받아줬을
not let
뿐이에요.
them lay their cold grip upon me. Tonight we feast and celebrate.
뭐 어차피 저 이혼하고 한 거 그랬던 거니까 저 별로 상관없지 않소.
If they see me, this will get messy.
아까 여기서 내가 말 훔쳐갔는데 괜찮겠지? 선생님, 이 얘기가 다른데요? 저를 공격하잖아요, 선생님. 어떻게 된 거야, 선생님? 저를 공격하잖아요. 야, 배신 때린 거야? 날 공격하잖아. 어어. 안으로 들어가야겠어. 일단 일반인인 척.
It's not. Home and hearth never used to stir the soul as the hunt did. But now my Alvida is here. All is changed.
Bearston, you promised we would never be apart, not for one waking or sleeping moment, and already you're sneaking out to hunt.
For the feast, sweetling. We owe our mutual friend a great debt. One that I promised to repay over suckling pig and ale.
Sister, have you forgotten where you are?
I have a right to happiness, Outreach. Or am I to play nursemaid forever, you ungrateful pup?
Happiness, yes. But you embarrass yourself nightly, heaving and sweating with this ham-hock.
Hold your tongue, boy. Lest we both speak our truths.
What truth have you to speak? That you've returned to this fickle man who abandoned you years ago for a Frankish pet? A woman he paid this Dane to abduct in that lammish shadow play?
Mind yourself, boy.
Or that you let him sniff and paw you and take him to your bed on the promise of nothing? The whole of Essex whispers now. He's married still, his wife freshly stolen, and you are no more than his...
I am the mother of his child, you whelp!
어?
Child?
애를 낳았다고?
Alvida?
아빠?
Please, my boy, I...
뭐 누나가 아니고 엄마였어?
I will never forgive you for this. Never.
그랬던 거였어?
My lord, joyous news.
God smiles upon us this very day. Estrid has been found by Alfred's men. They ride to her rescue as we speak.
안 돼! 에스트리드를 찾았대. 조졌다. 조졌다. 아, 롤로 붙잡혔나봐.
Nothing is safe till they are away to Francia.
I will fix this, and one day I will call on you, and you will come.
You can count on it, my friend.
갑자기 반말하죠.
I wanted to tell you so many times.
Hush, Angel. Do not fret so.
He hates me. What have I done? We must go after him.
He will not stray far, Lamb. Much has been said this day, but if he is my son, our son, we must believe he will return to us.
멜러리치도 데려와야 되겠네. 얘 누구야? 안 보여. 누구요?
Are you leering at me, Lord?
Your Bearston's hired Dane. Do not think what you did went unseen. Yet tell me one thing. Is Estrid safe and happy?
She's happy. That much I know.
Good. Now leave. And if we meet again, you will fall by my sword.
알드리치. 다시 만나면 죽일 거다.
Estrid should have ruled this land. I would have followed her anywhere.
가자. 어떻게 된 거야?
Rollo! Alfred's men have found you!
What? How can this be?
Lork, stand by Estrid. Guard her with your life. If she's taken, all is lost for us and Bearston.
Come, lady. It would not do for them to take you back. Watch out! Look! Odin, no!
뭐야? 아니 로르크. 아니 여자를 구해하더니.
Here come the bastards! Protect Estrid! Prepare the ship! Push you!
야! 죽어!
That's so much longer! Saxons come from the north! Damn you!
울타라! 헤이!
Wait! You I can take going to suffer! Let's kill you!
돌려 돌려!
Keep focused! I'll handle!
에이. 뽑아.
Stop that ship from sailing! The elements wide.
어딜?
Read the words! Kill all the imprudent!
죽어! 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 죽어!
Jesus, God, my blows!
늑돌아! 어딜?
on the side. Now you.
My thanks.
Stop that.
Eivor!
Estrid, I promised I would free you of your life in Wessex. Francia awaits your return. Go now, with Aegir's blessing.
I will miss you, Eivor.
When winter is past, summer will come, and wind you in a flowered skirt. For you are beauty, and shall not wither.
Goddess Freya, give me more of that.
Come, take care of her, Rollo Stoutheart. And if you find yourself on England's shores again, I will expect you in my hall.
나와 함께하자 롤로. 내 동료가 되라.
Good. They are safe. Bearston got his end of the bargain, and Estrid is to Francia. I should return to Randvi.
란디비한테 돌아가자. 저희가 궁금한데 근데 비르스탄이 어떻게 됐을지 좀 궁금하지 않나요? 엘러리치랑 축제도 한 번 더 해야겠다.
Eivor.
In Essex, I played a matchmaker and a heartbreaker. An easy way to forge an alliance. But let us stick to war and diplomacy.
Understood. Thank you, Eivor.
좋았어. 점점 많아지는 거야. 롤로 들어왔어요. 롤로 우리 편으로 들어왔구나. 아, 체올베르트 불쌍한 녀석.
Looks like I have a new letter.
네오르라브 주교의 편지. 샤이럽샤이어의 상황은 안정되었네. 한번 방문해주게. 에이보르, 작은 선물을 보내서 활이 마음에 들 거야. 오? 활을 줬어요? 엘란의 궁. 오? 아싸. 고급 사냥꾼 활. 능력 피해.
Eivor! You have graced us with your presence. My heart is glad to see you.
And I you, Alvida. How's your life of luxury as Bearston's wife?
There is much to be thankful for. And much to lament. The Thanes mutter and snort like nadless bulls. But Eldritch is fun company.
And Ilrich?
Oh, he comes and goes. Sometimes drunk and belligerent. Sometimes cursing and eyes wet with recrimination.
I'm sorry for that.
Do not be. Bearston is a loving and attentive husband. And I expected no life of love and care so late in my summers. You gave that to us.
Stay well and live true, Alvida. Bearston needs your strength and kindness.
자, 이 아저씨도 만나봐야겠지.
Eivor, it is good to see you well.
Bearston, how fares your new family? Has Elorich returned?
He has, but more and more he leaves us for drinking.
나중에
Who
얘
knows
뭐
what
어떻게
else?
되는 거 아니야,
He
엘러리치?
cannot let the storm of his anger calm.
And Alvida, how is she?
She is a strong and merry wife, and I love her deeply, passionately, more than I thought possible. She promises me Ellerich will return to us. It will just take him time. For pride is a hurt slow to heal.
I am glad to hear it.
You gave me great happiness, Eivor. Essex will always be your ally, and I, your friend.
The months ahead may bring us back together. Until then, be well.